City citizens. These reactions highlight how divisive politics can be in Kansas City. For some, the city's liberal leanings and political climate don't align with their values, prompting them to consider moving to the suburbs or more rural areas where the political atmosphere is different. Whether it's a desire for a more conservative environment or simply a place that feels less politically charged, the city's political landscape is becoming a key factor in why some residents are choosing to leave. Next up, let's talk about what's going on with Kansas City's property taxes. Now, surely people aren't upset about taxes, right?
Well, we're waiting.
Of course they are. According to taxrate.org, the average property tax in Missouri is $1,265 per year for a home valued at $140,000, which works out to about 0.91% of the home's value. But things are different in Jackson County. For example, in Jackson County, the average tax rate is 1.28. So if your home is assessed at $500,000, you're looking at about a $6,400 annual property tax bill. Now, that's quite a bit higher than the state's average and shows just how unique the tax situation in Jackson County is. Now, even more recently, Jackson County has run into some major issues with property assessments, causing some tax bills to more than double. It's been a huge headache for homeowners, but the Missouri Tax Commission just stepped in and put a 15% cap on property tax increases for 2023. But here's the catch. It doesn't mean you'll get a refund if you overpaid. And those extra taxes, they've already been used for local services like schools and the police, so there might be some tough budget decisions ahead. The county is trying to sort all of this out, but it's going to take some time. If you've been hit with a big tax hike, it could end up getting rolled into your mortgage, which means higher monthly payment. And if you're renting, you might feel the pinch too. Landlords could pass those higher costs on to tenants. It's a frustrating situation, and while the county is working on solutions, it's clear that many people are feeling the strain. With property taxes on the rise, finding and keeping affordable housing in Kansas City is becoming more and more challenging.
So that just let me know how to negotiate my upcoming deals I got coming, because you know I got deals coming. I ain't gonna say too much of what I am doing. I'm just letting you know how I know to do them now. I want to throw in a 12-month rent, then add in their taxes should be estimated at, and that should lock me in for a good 3-year contract in most places, which will be what I need. So yeah, there we go. How do I lock in this location for the next 3 years? Well, what's the rent plus the taxes for the 3 years? And then make sure I send them a check for that. You dig?
These issues are making people rethink whether they want to stay in the area, adding to a trend of folks considering a move. It's a tough spot to be in, and it really highlights the growing concern over the cost of living here in Kansas City. Speaking of affordability, the rising cost of living is driving a significant migration from Kansas City to other states or even rural areas. And it's not just the property taxes, although those have certainly played a role. The rental market is also experiencing sharp increases, making it increasingly difficult for residents to find affordable housing within the city limits. To put things in perspective, recent data from rent.com revealed that Missouri has seen the fastest rent increases in the country over the past year. Statewide, rent prices jumped over 13%, bringing the median cost to just over $1,200. Kansas City itself didn't fare much better, with rents increasing from 7% to a median price of $1,644, marking the 7th largest rent hike among large cities in the U.S. I recently heard from someone who relocated to Kansas City from another Midwestern city, and they were shocked by how much the rental prices have surged here. What they found was that there isn't just a minor uptick. Rentals have become a significant financial strain for many people. The rising property taxes and escalating rental rates are creating real challenges for housing affordability. And with the raising rents, that's drawing more investors into the market that are buying up single-family homes and creating more competition between regular home buyers and forcing more people to stay locked into the rental market and driving up rental prices even further. So with more and more people being priced out of Kansas City and forced to look elsewhere, it's creating a situation where they're just people that have to leave. Another major reason for some families leaving Kansas City is the schools. Many of the school buildings in Kansas City Public School District are outdated, with issues ranging from deferred maintenance to aging facilities that